Hello there, I'm Rik Basra of the Rik Basra Leukemia campaign, and I want to talk to you about the One Spit Wonder campaign, which is a life-saving drive that will be taking place here at the college very shortly. What are we trying to do? We're trying to sign as many people up to the Anthony Nolan Stem Cell Register as we possibly can and try and save as many lives as we can. Please do take the time to listen to the rest of this very short film clip. It will describe to you why it's all so important and also describe to you just how incredibly simple it is. So why are we running a campaign to sign people up to the Anthony Nolan Register? Well, it's very simple really. People that have blood cancer, quite often their only chance of survival is to have a stem cell transplant. But there's a big problem. There simply aren't enough people on the stem cell register to actually give them a donor at the point of need. And many of them will just die because they don't have a donor. And that's what we're trying to address. So how do you register? It's very simple and straightforward. We'll have volunteers on hand on the day of the event at the college to actually take you through the process. But it is filling in a form and spitting into a tube. You need to be between 16 and 30 in order to register, and over 51 kilos, which is 8 stone. That is the form that you'll be asked to complete. There are some very simple health questions on the front to make sure that you're actually able to actually go through the registration process. And inside, some contact details that we ask you to fill in, and also some further health questions. Something that you do also need to bring along on the day is an alternative address, either a friend or a family member, and that will speed you through the registration process. That's the form. The next step is actually spitting into the tube. That is a spit kit. It's sealed, and inside is a tube. Looks very large, but actually we only ask you to supply 1 teaspoon of saliva, and that is used to tissue type and get you onto the registry. You spit into the top, and that is then sealed in a bag and sent off to Anthony Nolan, and in due course you'll receive a registration card. That's it, you've registered and you've taken the first steps to saving somebody's life. So we've learned just how simple and straightforward registration is, but what happens if you're asked to donate stem cells? Well, forget all of those stories that you might have heard. Medical advances make donation extremely simple and straightforward, and you have the choice of 2 methods in which to donate your stem cells. The first method is used in the vast majority of cases now, something like 90% of cases in actual fact, and it's very much like giving blood. You're given a series of natural hormone injections which stimulate your body to produce extra stem cells. At the end of the week you then go along to a hospital where you're put onto a special machine. A tube's attached to your arm, very much like giving blood, and your blood is filtered through that special machine, and then another tube comes from that machine back into your other arm, and your own blood is returned to you. So you give up a small bag of stem cells. That's it, very simple, very straightforward. Takes about 3 or 4 hours and you go home straight afterwards. The other method is only used in 10% of cases now, and that is where stem cells are actually extracted directly from the pelvic bone under general anaesthetic. Because it is under general anaesthetic, there is an overnight stay in hospital purely for observational reasons. With both of those methods, there are absolutely no health implications to you whatsoever, but by going through one of those methods, you could potentially save somebody's life. So why should you get involved? Well, it's an uncomfortable truth, but anybody can be hit with blood cancer. Someone is diagnosed with blood cancer every 20 minutes here in the UK. Anthony Nolan, at this moment in time, can only find donors for half the people that require them. And there's a particular problem for minorities who make up just 4% of the registry. So there's a vested interest for all of us to do something about this. I hope this film clip has illustrated just how simple the process is, both for registration and donation. So please be a One Spit Wonder. Come along to our event and sign up, and you could take the first steps to saving a life.